Hi there, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. You've probably seen the buzz about Subway's new Doritos Footlong Nachos. It's big, it's bold, it's cheesy, and it's got that undeniable Doritos crunch. Well, guess what? You don't have to head to Subway to try this epic snack. Today, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your very own Doritos Footlong Nachos right at home. And to keep it super authentic, we'll make our own Baja chipotle sauce to top it, just like they do at Subway. So grab your apron and get ready for some cheesy, crunchy, foot-long deliciousness. We'll start out with the Subway Baja chipotle sauce, and we need a mixer, a blender, or a food processor. And you want to make it ahead of time, at least by an hour, because it needs to sit in the fridge and meld. You start out with 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 1/3 cup of sour cream. We need 1 to 2 chipotle peppers that are in adobe sauce, depending on how strong you want it, what kind of heat you want. I'm just going to use like 1. And we also need a tablespoon of the sauce, the actual adobe sauce. Need 1 garlic clove, a tablespoon of lime juice. For spices, we need 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And now we're just going to blend it up till it's all good and smooth. Okay, once you've mixed it all together and it's nice and smooth, you want to store it either in an airtight container or in a squeeze bottle so that it's easy to apply later to add to your nachos. I'm going to use a little squeeze bottle that I have. Now I'm just going to set it in the fridge for about an hour, and then we'll put together the rest of our nachos. Okay, our chipotle sauce has melded in the fridge. It's ready to put on our nachos. I made my own little foot-long container here out of some disposable containers. And we're going to put our nachos right in here. Now you can also, if you wanted to, just put it all on a baking sheet. That would work fine. Then you just heat it up under your broiler in your oven. We're going to start out with a bag of Doritos nacho cheese, and we're going to put just a big layer on the bottom. Now I have 2 cups of shredded chicken. You can use your own chicken that you've cooked. You can use rotisserie chicken that you shred up. Either way, you want the chicken to be at least room temperature. If it's cold, go ahead and heat it up in a small pan or in the microwave first so that it's not cold in the middle of our nachos. When we put it in the oven or in the microwave to heat up, we're only wanting to melt the cheese, so it's not going to be enough to heat up your chicken to. So this is room temperature, and it's 2 cups. And this is a generous amount. Then we're going to take our warmed up nacho cheese sauce and put it over the top. This is a cup of nacho cheese sauce. Talk about loaded nachos. This is really going to be loaded. And then we have a cup of 4-cheese shredded blend. This is like a taco blend. I'm going to sprinkle that over the top and make a mess while we're doing it. Wow, this is looking huge already. Okay, now we're going to want to take this to the microwave, in my case, or you can put it on the broiler if you like, and we want to just melt this cheese on top. Okay, our cheese is nice and melty. Now we're going to put on some pickled jalapeños, scattered around. We're going to scatter on some freshly chopped tomatoes. And some diced red onion. And lastly, we have our Baja chipotle sauce. I'm just going to drizzle it across the top. And there you have it, our own Doritos Footlong Nachos. Your very own Doritos Footlong Nachos made right here in your kitchen. This is seriously satisfying. Oh, and don't forget about that amazing homemade Baja chipotle sauce that we whipped up. It's not just for these nachos. You can use it on tacos, burritos, quesadillas, or even as a dip for other snacks. If you gave this recipe a try, please let me know in the comments below how you liked it and what tweaks you may have made to make it special just for you. As always, the recipe is just below the like button, as well as a link so that you can print it out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy and delicious recipes just like this one. And until we meet again next week, have fun in the kitchen.